So when I'm asked what in-home hospice care means, well, it means that we have registered nurses, licensed vocational nurses, we have certified nursing assistants, we have chaplains and social workers available. Well, you may be thinking, well, that's also overwhelming. Well, our goal is to bring the medical care to the family and the patient wherever they live. Our medical director oversees our clinical side of our organization. And what does that mean? That means that our nurses, we coordinate and communicate directly with the physician. So I always like to say we get to bypass everybody else and have a direct line to our physician. Our physician and our nurse practitioner do make home visits. And that's another way that we're able to bring the medical component to the patient and the family. What does this mean? This means time saved in waiting rooms, comfortable ER bays, being able to really have that one-line communication to say, hey, mom or dad is in pain. Can I have someone come out? Mom or dad fell. I need to have an x-ray. We're able to provide all of those services to the patient wherever they reside and come up with a plan of care depending on what the need is. And that's what the beautiful thing is. It makes it easier on the patient that's already battling their disease, but it's also a lifesaver to the family. Because most families in today's society, we call the sandwich generation. They're taking care of their parents or grandparents, but yet also raising their children. And it's different than when our parents or grandparents were raised. So trying to help alleviate the wear and tear on them and the balancing and juggling act they're doing to be able to fulfill that role as daughter or granddaughter and still be able to handle their day-to-day activities of their children or whatever, their work, whatever the issue may be. Because we're living in times where we have to, for the first time, we're going to have 5 generations living. And that's an amazing feat. So I may be taking care of my mother, who is in turn taking care of her mother, and who's in turn could very well be taking care of her mother. And I know for me, being in this industry, if any one of my mother or my grandmother were to get sick, I'm able to take care of them because I've had the resources of long-term care insurance, or being able to think ahead to be able to care for them because I have 2 daughters myself that are not out of school yet. And so we really try to be able to bring that medical component, and it obviously has far more benefits outside of providing the physical comfort, but also the overall ease and relief to the family caring for their loved one that has a life-limiting illness.